Sai, I don't think that the consumption of the child pornography has anything to do with the inherent immorality of the production of child pornography. In case there are people in chat with brainworms who don't know this, the production of child immorality is a horrendous crime, which is why it hasn't come up once. I've been talking about the consumption of child pornography. Like having the pictures, you know? The pictures that you could literally take one of and then have disseminated to 10,000 people with no reproduction of the original event. Two very different things with very different ethical systems attached. Should consuming child porn be legal? I think that that would be, yes, more legal and more ethically consistent. Yes, 100%. I just, over the course of my life, I may spend anywhere up to $1 to $1.5 million, on various industries, all of which, contribute to labor exploitation, wage exploitation, and some of them war profiteering, child slavery, that's it. But I'm a good person. Listen, I had no choice but to buy all of the thousands of things I've purchased over the course of my life. All the child slavery that happened was just a natural product of my of inevitable social forces I'm incapable of controlling. However, anybody who dares spend money on, or no, even who just consumes child pornography, that's unacceptable. Don't you realize you're propping up an unethical industry? Then there you go. What do you mean? There's tons of shit that's typically considered immoral that I don't think is immoral. I don't think it's immoral to treat cops like shit. I don't think it's immoral to engage in Minecraft violence against certain people. I don't think it's immoral to block traffic to protest. I don't think it's immoral to be trans. A lot of people think it's immoral to be trans. I don't think it's immoral to raise children as a gay couple. Like, what do you mean? Like, my moral system leads me to plenty of things that are typically considered immoral that I disagree with. It's hella immoral to rape, though. What do you... How would you grapple with the hypothetical extensive commercialized dogfighting industry under capitalism? Should we judge the consumers of it? Should we advocate for not consuming it? If we did consume it while advocating not to do so, is that morally consistent with our axioms as leftists? I could not judge the people who consume that because it's an industry. It's so you're paying money to watch dogs fight, right? Like two dogs fighting each other, that's like peanuts and compared to the harm that's done by a ton of shit that we do, that's actually like people get really invested in dog fighting because people like dogs and they're so cute and they got the big ears and the big nose, but like dog fighting and the list of like evil things happening in the world, like dog fighting is like way down there. I couldn't condemn the people who are doing it, but I would still want people to not consume it. I would advocate for people to not consume it, but I wouldn't say they're bad people if they do it. That feel when in my moral system, zoophilia is morally neutral. In most people's moral systems, zoophilia is morally neutral.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
If guys, here's a hot take. If you don't believe in vegan ethics, if you don't think that we need to put a stop to the meat eating industry, you should have literally no problem with zoophilia. If you unironically think that it's okay to murder them by the billions, but it's not okay to fuck them, then like you've got some big brain worms. Ooh, Sinir, damn. Do you think it's immoral to be a pedophile and it's only immoral if you rape? What? No, being a pedophile is morally neutral. Isn't that just some shit you're born with? It's pretty fucked. I never said making CP Soviet. I said consuming CP. Making CP means raping children. That's listen. Hey, listen. Here's raping children. This little thing right here. I don't know why I'm touching it. Here is the hand of moral condemnation, okay? Listen. It's really frustrating to me because like guys, I don't know if you've noticed, but everything that I'm saying right now is consistent, like, with what I do. Like, I'm not saying one thing then doing the other. I'm expressing the moral system I believe in, and my behavior is also influenced by that moral systems. It's, you know, they're synchronous. And I am a very far left, very progressive, very eyes on the prize, anti-exploitation deuterino. So my moral system has clearly led me to a pretty decent place. In most people's moral systems, zoophilia is morally neutral. But when I talk about these things, sometimes people just they're morally dumbfounded. That's the term. It's when you think something is immoral, you're really upset about something. So would you say the people who purchase child porn are just as bad as the people who sell it, or no? No. Not even slightly. I don't think that you should morally impugn anyone who purchases child porn for the same reason I wouldn't want to be morally impugned for buying clothing from companies that, like, use slave labor to do so. However, those who produce and sell the child porn, that is an entirely different question. Somniostatic with the $20. Thank you so fucking much. That is incredibly kind of you.
I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills, the electric bill, the internet bill. Greed is massively strong.
I think the difference is that you immediately break it down on an academically philosophical level, whereas those kinds of points are misinterpreted based on reaction takes, like Luppy. Yeah, I mean, and I'm not like a philosopher or anything, so I don't want to come off as like pretentious or nothing, because I'm not qualified to make like this, bro. But listen, I just want us to be able to justify our ethical positions, okay? Seems like a running gag sometimes. The chat misinterprets what you say eternally, and you explain 500 times and get mad, lol. Yeah, listen. It's ongoing theater, okay? It's good. It's fun. We all have a great time. Fucking kill me.
Mic check. I used to cop a lot, but never cop no drop. Hold mics like ponytails tight and bobble ops. Stop, stick around, come through and dig the sound of the fly brown 6060 cycle who throws a dick around. Bound